everybody, Papa Gord here, and I got something new. We're just gonna jump into it. So it is, let's go this side. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper, Walmart exclusive. So these are starting to show up at some Walmarts, at least in Ontario. I don't know throughout the rest of the country, but at least Ontario. I would imagine probably throughout the country. But anyways, this is based on, I guess, the last season of the Clone Wars. I hate to say it, I still need to watch the last couple of seasons. I just haven't had the time yet. So, yeah, and he's in the box still. This is a little weird for me leaving him here, but let's read up first, and then we'll take him out. During the Clone Wars, a division of the 501st Clone Troopers pledged their loyalty to Ahsoka Tano, demonstrating this within their repainted helmets. So that's why they're that. So yeah, so you heard right. A division of the 501st. So that is awesome. You can kind of tell just even on the front, just the pattern on the front alone there. So let's get this sucker cracked open and go from there. So again, led by Rex. And unfortunately, none of them survived, because when the Order 66 was given, she managed to defend herself, Ahsoka, and all the other guys were on a ship that crashed into a moon, and they died. So that was a little bit of info that I had kind of read up about. So here you go. Again, it's just going to be your standard rifle and the blaster, cast in just solid black. No dry brush, no secondary color, no nothing. Oh god, yep. And that's just as, oh, Hasbro, you need to work out your issues with these helmets. Maybe don't put an unpainted head in. They're just so soft and pliable that I don't know. That's not gonna straighten out. Luckily, yeah, you can kind of see it does lean, and you can definitely see right there. This one's not perfect. You can definitely see in the front there. So yeah, it's a shame, but that's okay. At least with the painting, it kind of takes away. You're not going to be looking at them from the back. So yeah, at least all this kind of takes your eye away from how kind of warped the helmet is. But there you go. In the blue, the 501 blue. Again, he's more matte too. You can definitely see how shiny he is for sure. And he is definitely more matte. But there we go. You got the blue on the shoulder pads there. You got some blue around the wrists, which, yep. So we'll just keep going back as a reference. And then we've got the two stripes down the legs and some blue on the knee pads. And there you go. So where this one is very clean, to which this one is not. This one is very much kind of in the aesthetic of the lieutenant that we just got, the phase 1. You can see like the paint job isn't, it's kind of scratched, it's kind of not perfect, or even, yeah, there we go, dominoes. Oh well. Or like the gaming grates. How, I mean, it's, you know, scratched up, seen some stuff. So that's okay. That does not bother me. It's really cool. And again, very nice that he's not, I don't, well, this is the old mold, but I don't find his legs seem to be not too bad. So that is pretty cool. That's really nice. Now, I will say it basically is, for the most part, except for the upper shoulder armor. You can kind of see the shape. Almost more teardrop, upside down teardrop. Well, you know what? Never mind. I take that back. Well, yeah, they are slightly different. Slightly different shape. Other than that, you just see it's just a paint job. And then of course the belt is a different color. Yeah, so that's kind of it. So the articulation, if I can get him, is you're getting that far with a single joint. Now, this is what I wanted to bring up, and this is what I didn't like about this figure, are these bands. Now you can't, here, we'll pull this one out here. The white bands here and here, so they're black on this one, but it's the in here. When you go to make the bend, it gets pinched in between the bend, and you can see, well, it's kind of hard. Oh, you might be able to make it out a little bit. Those two little black marks, that's from it being pinched. Now, you're okay if you just go 90. It doesn't put any stress on that, but that really kind of bugs me about these the Phase 2 Clone Trooper. The new Stormtrooper doesn't have that, which is really good. Oh, actually, you know what? That was him that fell. So yeah, so he doesn't have that at all, and I quite like the new Stormtrooper, definitely. So, range-wise, it's all the same. I reviewed the Kamino Trooper, but you know what? We'll just do this anyway. So he gets some forward, some back, a little bit of waggle on the head. And I think that was my problem with the other one too, is you couldn't really get him. Okay, he's kind of down, kind of up a little bit, so that's not super great, but that's all right. And again, the band just pinches, so it's not going to bend much for really any farther than that anyways. And that isn't actually too bad, because the band kind of slides up to the lower part of the upper armor, the upper leg armor there, and so it just kind of seems to, it's like a groove, and it doesn't pinch the knees. I don't know if I noticed that. Yeah, it's the same thing. You guys can see. So it kind of tucks up underneath, and it doesn't pinch that. So, okay, so you know what? The knees, I'll give the knees a pass. The elbows are, that needs to be revisited, because it is aesthetically pleasing. You know, I don't know why. I think that it's glued onto the back anyway, so worst case, if this snaps or it cuts in half because of how many times you got it bent, it's not gonna affect the back of the elbow. So that's all right. Again, there is a bit of a butterfly joint up in here as well. It just honestly just looks like there is like a guy in this, like it's a proper suit of armor, where you know some of the other ones are, well, between the bowed legs and that, like that's just really good, which would look awesome. You throw them in there. I mean, I don't. Yeah, there we throw that guy in, and that looks pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that is really rad. It's nice that the colors match a little bit better for these two. He's a little more. The blue is just a little brighter, but that's okay. That still looks fantastic. Now, I mean, really, you could the Blues Brothers. So there we are. There you have it. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you so much, my friend, who hooked me up. That is incredible, Julian. And yeah, I've got some moving to do on my shelves for sure. If this is the first of 4, I think I've heard from a few people that Walmart is delaying them a little bit longer or something like that. I don't really know. Like I said, up here they just kind of started to show up a little bit, but again, just the one. And that's, you know what, that's okay. I'm all right with that, because there's nothing wrong with having a few, and I think I'll definitely want probably at least 2 for sure, if not more, because I do like the 501. That is my that is my favorite. So there we go. Again, just look, if you've got the Kamino Trooper, most do, some don't. It's the exact same figure, just in blue. So there we go. Again, a little disappointing with the elbows and just the helmet. Again, I am too chicken to sit there to try to heat this up to see if I can pull it off. Maybe if I do end up getting some multiples, maybe this might be the one I might try. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna yank on that. So there you go. That is the new Trooper. I dropped the box somewhere. All right. Well, here we go. We'll pull it out. So the 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper. So that's pretty rad. Anyways, guys. My Instagram has probably popped up a couple of times throughout the video. Comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. Put your notifications on so you know whenever I upload a new review or live stream or whichever. And I guess that's gonna do it for now. I think maybe I might actually do a G.I. Joe figure next. I don't know. A little crazy. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Later, eh?